Eastern Shores. Brad Fink. Blue. Zach Parker. Andy Mitchell. The bald guy. Trevor Montgomery.
Where's my return marshals at? I said it. I'm gonna need Phil, Cracker, Mishler, Seth, and Tucker.
Mr. Frenchie.
I got Seth already out there. I see Phil. The three dots down there, Chadwick, or not Chadwick, but Chad. All right, we've got our guys. Everyone is checked in. We are going live. Thanks live, Frenchie's live, Montgomery is live, Parker, Torres. Andy, ball guy. Everybody's live. All right, initial laps as they come in at 13.6 for Eastern Shores, 14.2 for Trevor, 14.6 for the ball guy, 14.5 for Frenchie, 14.6 for Fink. 14.6 for Parker, 15.2 for Mitchell, 15.1 for Torres. Ooh, Easton backs that up with a 13.5 second lap in. Only driver into 13s right now. Even faster, a 13.4 that time by. As we're working about a minute in, 4 minutes ago, Eastern Shores on top on a 22.503, 2.3 seconds behind him sits Trevor. Trevor's 2/10 up on the ball guy. Ball guy is 3/10 up on Frenchie. Frenchie's 1.4 on Mitchell. Mitchell 600ths up on Torres. Torres is 7/10 up on Parker. Minute down, minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Shores still in command. 3 seconds up on Frenchie. Frenchie's a second up on Fink. Fink's a half a second up on Montgomery. Fink falls back. It's all over the place right now. 10 seconds separates all 8 of these drivers. Trevor drops a 14 last lap by. 14th lap for Montgomery. 13.4 is still your fast lap for Easton. He's got about a 6-second lead on Frenchie. Frenchie's 1.8 up on Montgomery. Now Montgomery drops down, puts Mitchell into third by 0.2 of a second. 3.3 seconds separates Montgomery and Fink. Fink's 2 seconds up on the ball guy. Ball guy's 1-3 on Torres. Torres is 2-6 on Parker. Parker set his fast lap last time by with a 14.4. Approaching 2:30 to go. After 2:45 right now. 2:45 to go. 2:15 down. Shores is on top still, 22.505, 21.508 for Frenchie, 21.510 for Mitchell, 21.513 for Montgomery. Right now, that top three are only separated by about a second and a half. Get my sportsman buggies, start working your way up to Tech. Points race. 2 minutes.
2 minutes left.
Easton Shores has worked his way to about a 10-second gap to Frenchie. Frenchie's 1.2 up on Mitchell. Mitchell's 4 seconds on Montgomery. Montgomery's got a 2-second gap back to Fink. Fink's a half a second on the ball guy. Ball guy has 1.6 up on Torres. Torres is 3.9 on Parker. Fastest lap is a 13.4 for Shores, 14.1 for Frenchie, 14.1 for Mitchell, 14 flat for Montgomery, also for the ball guy, 14 flat, 14.5 for Torres, 14.1 for Fink, 14.2 for Parker, minute 30 to go. Closest battle right now is for that third spot between Mitchell and Montgomery.
1 minute left.
A second separates those two guys. And the other second battle is between Torres and Parker for that sixth spot. 1.5 seconds separates those two. Right now, Montgomery's got that down to about 7/10 gap to Mitchell.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. 2/10 now separates Mitchell and Montgomery for that third spot. Right now, Easton's in complete command. 14-second gap back to Frenchie. 1/10
30
now
seconds
between Mitchell
left.
and Montgomery. Montgomery takes over the third spot, drops Mitchell down to fourth.
$15 seconds left.
Little issue there for your leader, Shores. Consistent for Easton. Average lap of 13.9. That's faster than anybody else's fastest lap.
The bald guy done.
Here.
Brad Fink done.
Up.
Mr. Frenchie done. Zach Parker done. Trevor Montgomery done. Lou
Right,
done.
Shores gets it.
Easton
Says,
Shores
"I'm gonna come
done.
back," and drops a 13.3
All
on his
drivers are
last lap.
finished. Andy Mitchell
All right,
done.
Shores with the win. Frenchie second, Montgomery third, Mitchell fourth, Bald Guy fifth, Parker sixth, Fink seventh, and Lou rounding out the top 8. All right, I'm going to need Lou, Fink, Parker, and Bald Guy and Mitchell all out the turn, Marshall. Lou, Fink, Parker, Bald Guy, and Mitchell all out the turn, Marshall.
Métis Stroilion. Scott Pike.
She tricks me into thinking I can't believe my eyes. I wait for her forever, but she never
Teo.
It's all mixed up.
Electrom.
She said to leave it to me.
All right, get my turn marshals out there.
She said to leave it to me. Everything will be alright. She's always out making pictures.
Yeah, right there, Pinky.
Out making
Perfect.
scenes.
All right, got my turn marshals, guys. All right, we're going live.
To making dreams.
Scott, you're live.
It's all mixed up. It's all mixed up.
Teo's live. Electrom's live. Matisse is live. Everyone's live. Watch straight away. We'll stay low on the back stretch. Stay low. All clear.
She says to leave it to me. Everything will be alright. She says to leave it to me. Everything will be alright. She said to leave it to me. Everything will be alright. She said to leave it to me.
Minute in. 4 to go. Scott Pike on top. 1 second up on Matisse. Matisse is 1.3 on Teo. Teo's 2.3 on Electron. Fastest laps though, 16.3 for Pike, 16.4 for Matisse, 15.9 for Teo, 16.5 for Electron. Wheeler ringing his arms up. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Scott Pike still on top by 3/10 on Matisse. It's the closest battle on the track. Then there's about a 6-second gap back to Teo. Teo's about 3 seconds up on Electron. Teo still holding that fast lap though with 15.946. All right, 2:45 to go. Matisse is now on top and has the fast lap in the 15.567. He's 3 seconds up on Scott Pike. Scott's 5 seconds up on Teo. Right now, Teo is only 8/10 up on Electron. Electron set his fastest lap last time by 16.0. Teo did his fastest lap a couple laps ago with a 15.7. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Scott Pike back now on top by half a second on Matisse. Matisse is 4 seconds up on Teo. Teo's 8/10 on Electron. Last time by 15.664.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes, you heard the lady, 2 minutes left. Scott Pike still on top by 6/10. Bill Matisse now on top. Scott's 6/10 back. 3.9 seconds is the gap back to Teo. Teo's now behind Electron, drops to fourth. Electron moves to third, 5.2 back of Pike, who sits about a half a second behind Matisse. Right now, Matisse is on that 18.504. Scott's 18.505. 18.512 for Electron. 17.505 for Teo. All drivers are so close, within about 2/10 of each other for fast laps. Matisse is back on top by 4/10. Scott Pike who says, no, thank you, I'm going to take that back with a minute 15 to go. Top two are swapping back and forth.
One minute left.
All right, 45 seconds. Scott Pike on 1.2 second advantage on
45
Matisse.
seconds left.
Scott Pike finally gets a fast lap, a 15.773 last time by. Matisse is on an 18.502, 1.2 back of Scott. Electron's 4.8 back to Matisse on an 18.508. Teo's on a 17.5
30
flat.
seconds left.
Oh, Electron just drops the fastest lap, a 15.287.
15 seconds left.
18.5 flat. See if Scott can get into the 19s. No, Matisse now takes over and sets the fast lap of 15.243 last
done.
time by and a 19.516 pace. Scott, you are done. 18.5 flat. Let's see where we're at here with Matisse. Matisse, you're still live. Scott Pike is the only one done.
Electrom done.
Electrom is done.
Teo done.
is done. Just waiting on your TQ holder right now. See if he holds it.
All drivers
He
are
does.
finished.
Matisse keeps the TQ.
Matisse
19.515.
Stroilion done.
Scott Pike second. Electrom third. Teo fourth. All right, guys. Put your cars up. Come out to turn marshal. I'm going to need my wheeler, guys. Make sure you guys are teching each other. If I can get one volunteer turn marshal. One volunteer turn marshal. Thank you, Trevor.
Tucker Mitchell. Chadwick Mishler. Phil Richardson.
Hey, Andy, can I get you to go to the 4 dots over there? Not you, Andy. This Andy. Yeah, you're good. The 3 dots right there. Yeah. And then, yeah, go down to 4. We're good.
The bald guy.
Everybody is checked in. All right, we're going live. Thanks, Zach. I'm just waiting on Chadwick. All right, everyone's in. Everyone's live. All right, see what our initial laps are here. Working our way through here. Phil Richardson. Oh, Tucker drops a 12.8. Phil's on a 14 flat. Ball guys 15.1. Torres 15.6. Waiting on Mishler. 18 flat for Mishler. Tucker backs that up with a 12.8. 2:45 to go. Phil Richardson takes, oh no, Chadwick Mishler takes point. Richardson second, ball guy third, Torres fourth. About a second separates Mishler and Richardson. 22.512 for Mishler, 21.502 for Richardson, 25.08 for the ball guy, 19.514 for Torres. Fast laps at 13.3 for Mishler, 13.6 for Richardson, 13.9 for the ball guy, 14.5 for Torres. Mod Short Course, come on up, come on up.
2 minutes left.
Minute 20 up. Mishler still on point. 3.1 up on Richardson. Richardson's at a 10-second gap back to the bald guy. Torres is 13 seconds back of Jason West. 13.3 fast lap for Mishler. 13.6 for Richardson. 13.6 for the bald guy. 13.9 for Torres. Ooh, Mishler just drops at 12.553. That's the fastest lap
1 minute
of the race.
left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Mishler's still 4.4 now on Richardson. 21.5 separates Richardson and the bald guy. Right now, Torres has got that down to 4 seconds now. 22.507 is your TQ. That's Chadwick Mishler. 22.511 for Richardson. 25.03 for the bald guy. 25.08 for Torres.
The bald guy done.
Round here.
Lou done. Phil Richardson done. All drivers are finished.
Mishler gets the TQ.
Chadwick Mishler done.
22.507 and fast lap of a 12.553. All right, guys, put your cars up. Come out to turn, Marshall. I'm going to need one volunteer. Where'd that come from, Mishler? I'm going to need Mitchell, Torres, Richardson, Mishler, and a volunteer to come turn marshal. 17.5 Blinky, you're next. 17.5 Blinky, you are next. You might want to bring your cars up to start getting teched in a couple minutes here. Make sure you tech each other. Don't tech your own car. If for some reason no one's there, come around here and tell me, and I'll tech you.
Cracker.
Hey, T-Mont, you helping me out here? Yeah, just go to those 3 dots. Yeah, you don't want to get hit in the ankles with one of those. Hi, buddy. Scott Pike, you coming? Oh, you're back here. All right, who ain't out here?
The
Lou
bald guy.
Torres, I need Lou. Sweet Lou. Lou, if I can get you to go down to 4, turn 4. Thank you. All right, waiting on Scott to get checked in, then we'll go. Man, we had cranked through that round. Love it. We started late, too. So we started late. We started not at 7. All right, Scott looks like he's ready to go. All right, guys. Get him drug up here.
Scott Pike.
All right, we're going live. Ball guy, you're live. Cracker's hot. And Scott Pike, you're live. That one, I need to put a disc on it. I have them both being used right now. That's cut. All right, as we're working our way in, Cracker right now on top. 19.504, 1/10 up on the ball guy. Ball guy's 5 seconds on Pike. Actually 2/10 now. Cracker holds the fast lap with a 15.167. $15.9 for the ball guy, 18 flat for Pike. Pike just gets into the 17.975. Ball guy sets his fast lap last time by. 3:45 to go. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. That's why he's up there first, because he wants to put his car on the track and get as much laps as he can. All right, right now Cracker's extended that out to just about 3-second gap. Also fast lap of a 15 flat last time by. 25.12 for Cracker, 19.508 for the ball guy, 17.514 for Pike. As we're approaching 3 to go, roll over there for ball guy. Managed to keep it on the 4 rubber wheels. Ooh, Cracker just went below 15s on a 14.9. All right, halfway done, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. 17.5 blinky guys, bring your cars up. Help yourselves to teching each other. $2.15. Cracker still on top. 7-second gap back to the ball guy. Ball guy 17 seconds up on Scott Pike. Scott just got to the 16s, a 16.98 or 16.698.
2 minutes left.
All right. Jeremiah Ward.
1 minute left.
All right, minute to go. Cracker just goes faster. A 14-7 last time by 15-2 for the bald guy. He's getting down there. 16-6 for Scott Pike. 25-12 current TQ for Cracker.
45 seconds left.
Who is it? Burn it down.
30 seconds left.
Go put weight on it. All right, 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
15 seconds left.
All right, Cracker currently TQ 25-11 as they're wrapping up their final lap here.
The bald guy done. Cracker done. All drivers are finished. Scott Pike done.
I thought I already threw you in there, Sean. All right, Cracker gets it. 25-11. All right, I'm going to need some volunteers, please. Cracker's in this one. So, bald guy,
Transponder 3764766.
put your cars up, guys, and come up to turn marshal. And I need about 3 volunteers.
Seth Arnold. Easton Shores. Sean Bourne. George A. Tucker Mitchell. Phil Richardson. Chadwick Mishler.
Can I get one more turn marshal, please? I need someone on the dots. You got it? Cool. Right. Or go to turn 4. Stay right there, Zach. Yeah, turn 4. Thank you. And I just need Cracker to check in. There he is. Is that your fan I hear, Cracker? Okay.
Cracker.
All right, that's everybody. All right, let's get you guys rolling. Sean, you're live. George, you're live. Easton, Cracker, Seth, Tucker, Phil, Chadwick. Sean Bourne comes out swinging with a 14-1. 14-1 for George as well. 14-2 for Easton. Tucker drops a 13-2. Initial laps, Easton comes out with a 13-6. 3/10 off of his 21.5 fast lap. 13-1 for Tucker. 13-7 for Sean Bourne. Give you a rundown here in about 10 seconds as we let these guys click a couple more laps off. Every guys, we got a new racer with us tonight, Seth Arnold. Thanks, Seth. All right, with a minute down, 4 to go. Tucker Mitchell on point, 23.503, 2.8 up on Shores. Shores is 1.4 on Arnold. Arnold's 1/10 on George. George is 3/10 on Mishler. Mishler's 8/10 on Bourne. Bourne's 8/10 on Richardson. Richardson's 2.8 on Cracker. Less than 10 seconds separates all 8 of these pro drivers with 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Mitchell still on point, 23.509. Easton's on 22.504, 1.9 back. 22.512 sits George with 2.1 back. Right now, George moves to 2, Seth to 3, Chadwick to 4. Easton goes all the way down to 6. George to the point now. 22.512 drops to 13.779. Fast lap. Seth Arnold moves up to second. 22.512, 3/10 back of George. He's got about an 8/10 gap back to Tucker. No, now Tucker swings to second. 1/10 up now on Arnold. 1/10 back on George. Seth Arnold now drops down to third, who holds about a 1.3 second gap on Sean Bourne. Sean Bourne's 0.05 up on Easton. Easton's 1.9 on Mishler. Mishler's 7/10 on Richardson. Richardson's 2.9 on Cracker. Mitchell holds now, goes point, holds fast lap still, 22.509 to a 22.511 of George, 22.513 of Shores, 22.512 for Seth Arnold. Now takes over 3, drops Shores down to 4. Sean Bourne now moves up to 4th, drops Shores down to 5th. 22.513 for Bourne, 22.513 for Shores. All over the place. There is about not even 1/10 of a second separates second, third, and fourth right now with 2:30 to go. Tucker's got a 2.3 second gap now, 4/10 behind George as Shores. Shores now goes to 2, drop George down to 3. Arnold's now sitting in 4th, 4/10 back of George. He's got about a 1.3 second gap back to Arnold, or to Bourne does Arnold. 2.6 behind Bourne sits Mishler. 7/10 behind Mishler sits Cracker. Check that. Cracker moves up to 6, drops Mishler down to 7.
2 minutes left.
Richardson rounds out the top 8 right now. Mitchell's got a 2.9 second gap on Shores. 22.504 for Mitchell. 22.509 for Shores. 22.510 for George. 22.511 for Arnold. 21.505 for Cracker. 21.507 for Bourne. 21.508 for Mishler. 21.511 for Richardson. Right now, Mitchell still holds point, TQ, and fast lap of a 13-1. Watch. Working our way through here. Easton Shores stays second. He's about 1.7 up on George. George is 1.3 up on Arnold. That's the closest battle on the track right now. Shores has eked that out to about over 2 seconds now back to George, where George has got his hands full with Seth Arnold sitting there just about a second behind. Oh, Easton Shores just goes purple, a 13 flat. I'm not sure if this is his 17.5 debut or not, but stepping
1
it off
minute
quite
left.
well with a minute to go. Still 3.2 back of Mitchell. 22.5 flat, 22.505 for Shores, 22.511 for Arnold, 21.501 now for Seth Arnold, 22.511 for George.
45 seconds left.
Separates those two guys for that 4th spot, while Bourne's in this one to play as well. Only 1.6 back of Cracker. Tucker and Easton, that's 1.1 right now. Starting to get closer with 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Tucker had a bad lap last time by. See what happens here. Tucker's got that now back up to 5 seconds. Easton had a bad lap as well. That gap now between Easton and George is 1.8, 1.4 between Cracker and George. Seth's 1.3
15
behind
seconds
Cracker.
left.
2 seconds separates Shores and George. 1.3 separates Cracker. Now 7/10. Cracker sits behind George. Wrapping our way to triple zeros on that clock. Keep going until your
Schonborn
name
done.
is called. Schonborn, you're done.
Cracker done. Tucker Mitchell done.
All right,
George
now
A.
Tucker
done.
gets the TQ, 22.501.
Easton Shores done.
Easton Shores 22.509.
Seth Arnold done.
George 22.511.
All drivers are
Schonborn,
finished.
21.5 flat.
Chadwick Mishler done.
21.5 flat. Chadwick 21.504. Seth 21.505. Woo! Great racing, guys. All right, let's go back at 8 o'clock. We'll go live at 8 o'clock. I'll open the track up for practice.
Tucker Mitchell.
right, we are good to go. Let's get them rolling. Frenchie's live. Fink is live. Mitchell, Trevor, Torres. Parker and Shores and Ball Guy. Everyone's live. All right. Initial laps as we come out here. 14-1 for Fink. 14-2 for Montgomery. 14-6 for Frenchie. 15 flat for Torres. 15-1 for Shores. 16-3 for Parker. 17-6 for Mitchell. 21-1 for the Ball Guy. Let these guys work a couple more laps in here and let it all kind of shake out. Second lap and Easton Shores drops a 13-7. Trevor does a 14 flat for Fink, 14-2 for Frenchie. Right now, Trevor Montgomery on top by 0.2 on Easton Shores on a 22.513. That is off Easton's 22.506 TQ. Easton's 600ths back on a 21.5 flat, 21.503 for Fink, half a second back of Shores. 2.4 back of Fink sits Torres. Torres is 4/10 now on Parker. Parker 7/10 on Frenchie. Frenchie 6/10 on Mitchell. Mitchell's 4 seconds up on the Ball Guy. All right, Easton Shores to the point with a minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. 1 second advantage over Montgomery. Montgomery's 1.2 up on Fink. Fink is 1.5 on Torres. Torres is 1/10 on Parker. Watch start finish line, all clear. 13-6 fast lap for Shores last time by. 14 flat for Montgomery. 14 flat for Fink. 14 flat for Andy Mitchell. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Easton Shores 22.508 off of his TQ of a 22.506. 2.3 up on Montgomery. Montgomery got into 13-9 for Trevor last time by. 1.9 separates him and Shores. Shores is 22.509, 21.5 flat for Montgomery. Montgomery's 2.4 up on Fink is on a 21.506. Right now, that's your biggest mover. Moves Brad Fink up 4 spots, a third. Watch start finish line. Watch start finish line. Stay low on the start finish line. Stay low. All clear. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Right now, closest battle on that track is for that 4th spot between Mitchell and Parker. 3/10 separates those two guys while Torres is in tow, only 1.3 back. Now Parker takes that spot over from Mitchell, drops Mitchell back about 700ths. But Trevor Montgomery goes to the point, 21.501, 7/10 up on Shores. Make that a second now up on Shores. 1.5 separates Shores and Fink. Fink's 3 seconds up on Mitchell.
2
Mitchell's
minutes
1.7
left.
on Torres. Torres is a half a second up on Parker. Parker's 3.5 on Frenchie. Frenchie's 10 seconds up on the Ball Guy. Easton's having a couple bad laps here. See where we're at. That takes that gap from Montgomery to Shores up to 2.3 seconds. Shrinks that gap between Shores and Fink. 1.1 separates those two guys. 2.6 separates Fink and Mitchell. Mitchell's 2.3 on Torres. Torres squeaks out about a 7/10 gap between him and Parker. Parker's 2.8 now. Actually, that gap between Torres and Parker is down to 2/10 now. As we're working our way down with a minute 30 to go, Trevor's still 3.1 seconds up on Shores. Oh, Fink's got that down to about a second now between Shores and himself for that second spot. Right now, Easton still holds that 22.506 TQ pace. 21.5 flat for Trevor Montgomery right now. 21.504 for Easton. 21.505 for Fink. That's your top 3 running order. With a minute to go, other close battles back there. It's
1 minute
spot
left.
between Parker, Torres, and Frenchie. 2.6 seconds separates all 3 of those guys. Oh, Easton's got that down to 1.6 seconds now. Easton just ran his fast lap of a 13.353 last time by. 1.3 seconds faster than
45
Montgomery.
seconds left.
See where we're at here with 40 seconds to go. Easton's got it down to a second. Montgomery's reeled himself up a little bit more. 1.2 now is the separation between Montgomery and Shores. Both are off that TQ pace, though.
30 seconds
sits
left.
Fink in third. He's 3.8 up on Andy. Andy's 1.3 on Parker. Parker's 2.6 up on Torres. Torres is only 100th up on Mr. Frenchie for that 6th spot. Trevor and Easton, 1.1 separates the two with
15 seconds left.
to go. See where we're at. Oh, watch go backstretch. All clear, all clear. All right, Montgomery's now going about an 8/10 gap back the Shores. See where we're at when we cross the line. That's the triple zeros are up. See where we're at. Hero laps for everybody here. Oh, Montgomery got
Blue
into
done.
it with Torres. That's
Trevor
going to take Shores to
Montgomery
the point.
done.
Montgomery is done.
Brad Fink done.
See where
Easton
Easton
Shores
ends up
done.
here.
Andy Mitchell done.
Easton gets the win.
Mr.
off of
Frenchie
his
done.
TQ. But your biggest
The
mover
bald
that time
guy
was
done.
Brad Fink, up 4 spots, qualifying P3 overall.
All drivers are
Easton with the
finished.
win. Trevor second. Fink
Zach
third.
Parker
Mitchell
done.
fourth. Zach fifth. Frenchie sixth. Torres seventh. Ball guy eighth. All right, guys. Everybody put your cars up. I want to need Ball Guy, Torres, Frenchie, Parker, and Mitchell. Ball Guy, Torres, Frenchie, Parker, and Mitchell all out to turn marshal.
Métis Stroilian. Scott Pike. Electrum. Teo.
Extra turn marshals here. All right, guys, we got all my turn marshals. Everyone's checked in, going live. Electrum, you're live. Teo live. Matisse and Scott. Oh, Electrum comes out, drops a 15.8 right off the bat. 15.8 for Teo as well. 15.9 for Scott, 16.5 for Matisse. I'll let our guys work some laps in here. All right, with a minute in, 4 to go. 2 seconds separates all 4 of these drivers right now. Everybody's pretty much in the 15-second range. Fast lap goes to Scott Pike right now with a 15.561. 15.3 now for Teo. 15 flat for Electrum. 15.8 for Matisse. 15.5 for Scott. With a minute 15 in, 3:45 to go. Right now, Teo's leading 0.6 up on Electrum. Electrum's 1.8 on Drillian. Matisse, that is. Matisse is 1/10 up on Scott. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Teo's 0.8 up on Electrum. Electrum 1.9 on Matisse. Matisse is 0.02 up on Scott Pike. 25.12. That's a new TQ for Teo. 19.5 flat for Electrum. 19.507 for Matisse. 19.507 for Scott Pike. Scott Pike moves up to third, drops Matisse down to fourth. Half a second separates those two. 3 seconds still separates all 4 of these drivers. Electrum still holds that fast lap with a 15.011. Teo's a 15.029. Oh, cars crashed everywhere. See where we're at. That drops Electrum all the way down to fourth, but we had a couple cars crashing at the same time. Teo was one of them who was on top right now. Scott Pike also now puts Matisse up top. Electrum second, Scott Pike third, Teo fourth. 1.9 seconds separates Matisse and Electrum. Electrum's 1.9 on Pike. Pike's 2.2 on Teo. With with 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Half a second now separates Matisse and Electrum. 19.515 was a current TQ. Both Electrum, Matisse are on new TQ times. Electrum takes over P1, 19.508. 3/10 up on Matisse, who's on a 19.508 as well. 19.512 for Scott Pike. 19.515 for Teo with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Electrum's
2
eking out
minutes
that 1.2
left.
second gap between him and Matisse. Matisse is 1.9 on Scott Pike. Scott's half a second on Teo. I heard an oh from somebody in the crowd. Who was that? That must have been Matisse. Electrum's got that gap up to 3.2 seconds now over Scott Pike. Scott Pike's 1.2 up on Matisse. Matisse is 100ths up on Teo. Minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. 19.504 for Electrum. That's a new TQ. Scott Pike's also on a new TQ as well. 19.509. Matisse is 19.510 new. All drivers are faster than the last TQ. 19.505 now for Electrum. 2.3 up on Scott Pike. Scott Pike's 1 second up on Matisse. Matisse just dropped a 15.5 last time by. That's his fast lap of the race. That drops Scott Pike down. Nope, Scott back up to 2. Matisse down to 3. Teo down to 4.
1 minute left.
Electrum's in comfort up there. 2.5 second gap back to Scott Pike. 1/10 separates Scott and Matisse. Matisse just drops a 15 flat that time by. That moves him up to second, and less than 2 seconds separates him and Electrum.
45
Scott Pike says,
seconds
nope, I'm gonna
left.
come up, set my fast lap as well, put myself back up to P2 overall. 400 separates him and Matisse. 2.5 a lead for Electrum right now on that new TQ of a 19.504 with 30 seconds
30
to go.
seconds left.
Wheeler up to Tech. Wheeler up to Tech.
Fifteen seconds left.
15 seconds. Matisse has got that down to under 2 seconds. Nope, now it's back up to 2.7 between him and Matisse. Matisse and Scott Pike, 1.3 separates the two there. Right now, Electrum's on that new TQ of a 19.504, 19.507 for Matisse, 19.508 for Pike, 19.513 for Teo.
Electrum done.
Electrum looks like he's going to be setting new TQ with a 19.504. Matisse is coming in. Him and Scott Pike's
Matisse
closest battle
Troelion
on the
done.
track. Let's see where we're at. Matisse is done.
Teo done.
19.506. Teo 19.512.
All drivers
Scott
are
Pike,
finished.
19.510.
Scott Pike
All right,
done.
guys, put your cars up. Come out to turn, Marshall. Well done, folks. Good racing. I'm going to need one volunteer, please.
Tucker Mitchell.
All right, your TQ holder is Chadwick Mishler, 22.507.
Chadwick Mishler. Phil Richardson.
He's there. Take the dots over there. I got my volunteer. Who am I missing? I got Electrum, Matisse, Scott. Just need Scott Pike out. Yep. Scott, take turn 4. All right, got all my turn marshals in place. Just waiting for Lou and the bald guy.
The bald guy. Lou.
All right, we're going live. All right, current TQ, Chadwick, 22,507. All right, initial laps. 13 flat, surpassed by Tucker Mitchell. 13-3 by the ball guy. 13-5 by Mishler. 13-3 by Richardson. 15-2 for Torres. Tucker just drops a 12-7 and puts himself back on point. And new TQ 23,508 with about a minute down, 4 to go. Phil Richardson's moved his way up to second. 23,509. Ball guy is second now, drops Richardson down to third. Ball guy's on a 23,508, 1/10 behind Mitchell. Richardson's back up to second, drops ball guy down to third. 900 separates Richardson and ball guy. Ball guy's got about a 2-second gap back to Torres. Torres is 0.8 up on Mishler. Tucker Mitchell's 3-second gap between him and Richardson. 23,505, that's new TQ for Mitchell. Fast lap of a 12.724 for Mitchell. 13.2 for Richardson. 13.9 for Torres, who sits himself in third. 0.2 up on Mishler. Mishler's 1.8 up on the ball guy. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Tucker Mitchell's worked his way up to almost a 4-second gap back to Richardson. Richardson checks a little bit off that last time by, sets his fast lap of a 13.106. 13.5 for Torres last time by, or 13.9, excuse me. 13.5 for Mishler. 14.1 for the bald guy. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. 23.505 for Mitchell. 3.9 up on Richardson, who's on a 22.502. He's got about a 6.2 second gap back to Mishler, who's on a 21.504, who has about a 1.4 second gap back to Torres, who's on a 21.508. Ball guy's 3.1 behind Torres on a 25 flat. Halfway through, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Mitchell on top, 4.8 seconds. Everyone's equally spread out right now, no close battles. Tucker still holds that gold standard of a 12.724 lap. 13.1 for Richardson, 13.5 for Mishler, 13.9 for Torres, 13.2 for the ball guy. Working our way with 3 down, 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. 23.503 for Tucker Mitchell. That's about a little over a lap.
2 minutes left.
Gain. Richardson's on a 22.5 flat, 22.513. Torres 21.510, 25.07 for the bald guy. Loses a little bit there, Mitchell does. 23.504. 7-second gap between him and Richardson. Back on the 23.503s for Mitchell. Like I said, that's a 1 second gain over the previous, 1 lap gain over the previous TQ holder, Mishler, who currently holds it at a 22.507. Mitchell's on a 23.504, 22.501 for Richardson. 22.511 for Mishler right now, who just set his fast lap, a 13.3
1 minute
last
left.
lap by. Torres 21.508, 25.13 for the bald guy with less than a minute to go. Mod short course, you're up next. Come tech yourselves.
45 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Tucker's got down 23.507, losing a little bit, but still TQ pace. 1 lap advantage for him. 22.5 flat for Richardson. He was there in the 23s for a second. Biggest mover is Tucker, moved up 4 spots to TQ.
Phil Richardson done. Tucker Mitchell done. The bald guy done. Lou done. All drivers are finished.
All right.
Chadwick
Let me do a little
Mishler
track
done.
maintenance here, guys. I'll need all 5 of you guys out to come turn marshal.
Cracker. The bald guy.
I do. I try to every 2 or 3 soda to drink 1 water. Little 7 and Mountain Dew, I'd be doing that.
Scott Pike.
25, guys. Your current TQ holder is Cracker at 25-11. All right, initial laps. Cracker 15-1, 18 flat for the ball guy, 19-1 for Scott Pike. Little rollover there for your leader. Self-marshaled himself. 25-10 right now. He is on a new TQ. .7-second advantage back to the bald guy. Now it's up to 6 seconds. Bald guy's 2.5 up on Pike. Pike just turns a 17-1, 16-4 fast lap for the bald guy, 15-1 for Cracker. All right, minute 15 down. Or minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Cracker on top. 25-10 gets hung up right there. That's going to probably take away his TQ pace right now. Yep, it does. Drops it down to 19.504. 18.505. 5.8 back since the ball guy. Ball guy's 5.6 up on Scott Pike with 2 down, 3 to go. Flirting around with that 20 for Cracker. He's on a 19.5 flat. Just ran a 14.9 a couple laps ago. See where he's here. 25.14 with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Time to be able to get a new TQ. Just went faster. A 14.901 last time by. I believe he's making his mod short course debut as well. Get that thing hooked up, man. Looks so good. All right, minute 20. Cracker slowly getting down to that 25-11, 25-1-3 right now. 2/10 off, or 2 seconds off of his 25-11 TQ. Oh, ball guy just went his fastest lap, 15.447 last time by. Sits about 15 seconds behind Cracker. He's got about a 15-second gap on Pike.
1 minute left.
Minute to go. 25-12 for Cracker. He's 1 second off of TQ. 25-11, 6.85.
45 seconds left.
2/10. 25-11, 4.16 was his TQ. Also just went faster, a 14.831. Where are we at? Oh, new TQ for Cracker. 25.
30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
A little bobble there for your TQ holder. See what happens here. tenths, though. He just went a 14.749 the lap before. Definitely getting comfortable in that short course truck. Oh!
Cracker done.
All right. Cracker new TQ, 25.09.
Scott Pike done.
Scott Pike on a 17.503. If I can get a couple volunteers for this next race.
All drivers are
All
finished.
drivers are done. Cracker with the
The
dub.
bald guy
second.
done.
Scott Pike third. Put your cars up. Come out to turn, Marshall. Can't wait for it to cool off and we can open the door and get a breeze in here.
Easton Shores. George A. Seth Arnold.
I got Lou. I just need one more turn, Marshall. I think Lou found a cool spot right there. Thank you, Frenchie.
Tucker Mitchell.
I'll do need one more turn, Marshall. A couple extras. Forgot Cracker was in this one. Yeah, we got a car turtled down there in
Cracker.
3. Hey, Zach, can you help me out? Hey, Zach, can you help me out?
Sean Bourne.
Go.
Chadwick Mishler.
If you can go down to 4, go down to the dots. One of you guys said the dots by the roller, and I need someone into 4. Okay. Go to turn 4. Thank you. Oh. Ball guy, you can come down here to these dots if you want.
Phil Richardson.
He's coming behind you. Watch the straightaway, watch the straightaway, stay low on the straight. He's coming there. Or someone can come down here to the dots. I don't care. I figure you're closer to your pit if you're over here. All right, once ball guy gets in his spot, we are good to go. All right, man. We are going racing. Your TQ holder is Tucker Mitchell, 22.501. Tucker, you're live. Phil's live. Seth's live. Cracker's live. Bourne's live. Easton, you're live. George and Chadwick. No issue for Tucker there. See where we're at here with everyone's initial laps. 13.3 for Easton Shores. 13.6 for Bourne. 13.8 for Phil. 13.8 for George, 14 flat for Phil, 14.1 for Mishler. Initial laps are Easton Shore on point right now. 6/10 up on George. George is 3/10 on Richardson. Richardson's 1/10 on Mishler. Mishler's 3/10 on Bourne. Right now, Easton Shores is on point. Fast lap 13.3. TQ 22.5 flat currently with a minute down, 4 to go. Georgia 7/10 behind in that new R1 buggy. Running a 13.6 fast lap for him. Just did that last time by. 7/10 separates Shores and George. Bourne is sitting in third, 4/10 behind George. A little issue there for Phil Richardson. A little issue there for Sean Bourne. That's going to move a couple guys up. Easton still on point. 8/10 separates him and Shores, or him and George. George now has about a 4/10 gap between him. Oh, Cracker moves up to second. George down to third by 0.05. Tucker sitting there in fourth, 4/10 back. Tucker now moves up to third, drop George down to fourth. 8/10 separates Tucker and George for that second spot. Cracker takes over TQ right now. No, he's not 22.503, but he's the lead right now. 13.3 fast lap for Cracker. Tucker's on a 13 flat. 13.6 for George. 13.7 for Mishler. 13-3 for Shores, 13-5 for Arnold, 13-5 for Bourne, 13-9 for Richardson with 2 down, 3 to go. Cracker 8/10 up on George. George 2.6 on Mitchell. Mitchell's 1.8 up on Mishler. Mishler 7/10 on Shores. Shores 2.1 on Bourne. Bourne 8/10 on Arnold. Arnold 1.1 on Richardson. Right now, Cracker's 1.2 up, 22.502 to a 22.501. 1 second off of a TQ pace. Less than a second, actually. 4/10 is the separation between Mitchell's current TQ and Cracker running a 22.502. 1.3 seconds separates him and George. 22.505 for George, 22.508 for Mitchell. 1.4 sitting back. Shores is 2.4 back of Mitchell on a 22.513. Mishler's on a 21.5 flat, 3/10 back of Shores. Cracker's on a 22.501.9. That's 1/10 off. 22.501.6. That's a new TQ for Cracker. 22.504 for George. 22.507 for Mitchell. 1.4 seconds separates Cracker
2
and
minutes
George.
left.
Oh, Tucker moves up to 2. George drops back down to 4. Moves Shores up to 3rd. 22.501 right now. That is a new TQ. 21.501.624 for Cracker. 22.505. 2.5 back sits Mitchell. 22.510. 3.3 separates Easton and Mitchell. 1/10 separates Shores and George. George just ran a 13.284 last time by. That's his fast lap. 1 minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. Cracker 22.501.1 gives him a little bit of breathing room right now. Drops down to 22.501.6. Shores is 4.9 back. Sitting in second. George is third. 5/10 back of Shores. Shores is 2 seconds, or George is 2 seconds up on Mitchell. Mitchell's 3.2 on Mishler. Mishler's 2.8 on Bourne. Bourne's 2.6 on Arnold. Arnold's 5.6 on Richardson. Cracker's still enjoying a TQ run right now, 22.501.2. Easton sitting back, 4.8, 22.507.
1 minute left.
Tucker's 22.510, 1.8 back of Shores, 1.9 back of Mitchell, sits George. George is 5.5 on Bourne with less than a minute to go. Cracker 22.502.3. He is off TQ right now. That moves him to second, though.
45
Mitchell's
seconds
22.501
left.
holds with 40 seconds to go. Easton has a little bit of a bad lap here. That's going to probably put Mitchell. No, Easton still hangs on a second. No, Mitchell moves to
30
second.
seconds
Drops
left.
Easton down to 4th. George moves up to 3rd. Your biggest mover right now is Cracker, up 3 spots. See if he can do anything here to get back into TQ pace. 22.502.0 to a 22.501.8. 2/10
15
is where
seconds
Cracker's
left.
22.507. Drops some time right there. Still holds second place, though. 2/10 up on Mitchell. Winning this heat, 2/10 on Mitchell, sitting second. Mitchell's now 3.5 back. 5.5 of Mitchell sits George. George is 1.3 on Bourne.
Sean Bourne done. George A done. Easton Shores done. Tucker Mitchell
With a
done.
lap to go, that drops
Phil
Cracker
Richardson
from second
done.
to 3rd.
Cracker done. Chadwick Mishler done. All drivers are finished. Seth Arnold
All
done.
right. Tucker still holds the TQ. Fast lap 2, 13.089. All right, guys, we will go at, well, let's go at 9 o'clock. We'll keep it on the hour. Mains will start at 9 o'clock. No, buddy, I'm not done yet.
Easton Shores.
All right, track is open for practice. Track is open for practice. We are going mains at 9 o'clock, mains at 9 o'clock. Same order.
Brad Fink.
Don't break it, Fink.
Mr. Frenchie. Lou.
What's that? Really? I need Phil and Chadwick. Oh, thank you, buddy. Is Chadwick helping you? You can go to the dots, Chadwick. Hey, Chadwick, if you want, you can grab that white bucket and use it also if you want. Or you can stand. Okay. Phil, in front of the driver's stand. In front of the driver's stand, yeah.
The bald guy.
All right. 7-minute mains. 7-minute mains. Ball guys checked in. All right. Backstretch is closed. Backstretch is closed. Your lineup is Shores, Montgomery, Fink, Frenchie, Mitchell, Parker, Torres, and the bald guy. All right. Everybody good? Waiting for. All right. You may be too far away. Would have been better if you would have went to turn 3 and hung out there. Go down to turn 3 because someone's going to roll it over here in the roller. I know they are. Yeah, go into turn 3 and then when they get done, come back to the dots because I know someone's going to get jacked on that roller. All right. All right, guys. Turn marshals, you ready? Racers ready? 21.5 A main. Less than 5. I made a liar out of me. Now you come back to the dots there, Mishler. Thank you. Oh, good clean start, guys. Great start. It's backstretch. All clear. Working our way right now. Eastern Shores on point. Trevor Montgomery in tow. Oh, Trevor hits the flapper. Gives Shores a little more advantage. That allows Fink to close up on back with Zach Parker in tow. Bald guy sitting back there in 5th. Mitchell 6th. Frenchie 7th. Torres trailing in 8th. Right now your fast laps at 13.6 for Shores. 15.3 for Montgomery. 14.7 for Fink, 14.5 for Parker, 14.5 for the bald guy, 14.8 for Mitchell, 15.3 for, actually Trevor dropped down, 15.3 for Trevor, 15 flat for Torres. Easton just drops at 13.4 last time by. Right now your running order is Shores, Parker, and Fink. That's your top 3. 4/10 separates Fink and Mitchell for that final podium spot. While Mitchell's got about a 1.9 second gap back to the ball guy. Ball guy is 3/10 up on Frenchie. Right now, Easton's enjoying himself about a 6-second lead over Parker. Parker's working his way to about a second gap back to Fink. Fink's got a 1.4 second gap back to Mitchell. That's your top 4 running order as we approach 2 minutes in, 5 minutes to go. 2:30 down, 4:30 to go. Easton on point by 8.4 seconds over Parker. Parker's got a 2-second gap back to Mitchell. Closest battle right now is for that third and final transfer spot between Fink, Montgomery, and Mitchell. About 2.5 seconds separates those three guys. Keep an eye on that with 4 minutes to go. .13.4 fast lap there for Shores. 13.9 for Fink. 13.9 for Bald Guy. 14 flat for Montgomery. Your running order right now is Shores, Parker, Mitchell, Montgomery, Fink, Bald Guy, Frenchie, and Torres. See if we can keep an eye on the track here. Catch him. Issue for Frenchie as he's running in. That is a position right there between Frenchie and Torres. Torres rolls it over. Good job, Frenchie. Thank you. Great sportsman did. You guys, you have the second place car coming up behind you, Torres and Frenchie. Oh, he rolls it over. That's going to drop. That's going to drop Parker down. Gives Montgomery P2. As Shores puts him down a lap. So your running order now is Shores, Montgomery, and Parker. Parker's 1.5 up on Fink. See where we're at there. Oh, issue there as we're rolling through. That was Montgomery. Right now, oh, nice move by Parker as we're working through the switchback. Montgomery gets the spot back over the start-finish line through the roller down to straightaway. Oh, and Fink is right there in that battle for that second spot with Mitchell not too far back. 1.4 is Mitchell to Fink. We're going to have ourselves a 4-car battle for the podium here. With 2:20 to go, 2:20 to go. Shores is checked out with a 16-second gap. But that battle for second, third, and fourth is really, really tight. Oh, backstretch. Go low on the backstretch. High on the backstretch. High, all clear, all clear. Oh, drops Fink down. Oh, Mitchell. Good job, Fink. Thank you, guys. Great driving, great driving. Hey, we got a thing in the middle of the road there by the roller. We got a cop. All right, as we're working our way with 2 minutes to go, Shores on top. Montgomery works his way back up to second. Parker sitting third. Then there's about a 7-second gap back to the Bald Guy, Mitchell, and Fink. What battle we had for the podium has now became a pretty decent gap for Montgomery. 7.5 seconds back to the Bald Guy. Parker's only 1.8 up on Parker or on Montgomery. So Montgomery's trying to battle for a little bit taller spot on the podium. Watch backstretch. All clear. That is your second place car. That's going to drop him down. That moves Fink into third. Montgomery down to fourth with minute 20 to go. Parker's got an 8-second gap back to Fink. Fink's 1.9 up on Montgomery. Montgomery is 1 second up on the Bald Guy. With 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Parker 5.9 up on Fink. Fink 1.8 up on Montgomery. See where we're at here. 1.1 now. Fink's gap back to Montgomery with a minute to go. He's within striking distance. Montgomery is the Fink.
45 seconds left.
Catch him here. Oh, that's less than a second now. That's 7/10 as we're working our way through. Fink's got some traffic worked around it right there, working in front of the driver's stand. Fink in that yellow, pink, yellow wheels. Montgomery in the white, pink.
30
Oh,
seconds
Montgomery,
left.
great move on the inside. Slammed the door to Fink as they're working their way down the backstretch, going through the roller. Oh, nice little move there. Oh, good sportsmanship. And that puts the Bald Guy in
15
position
seconds left.
for that final podium. Montgomery fought his way. Oh, Montgomery goes wide, swings, and that puts the Bald Guy up. Fink, you did nothing wrong there.
The Bald Guy done.
Easton Shores at the win.
Mr.
Parker,
Frenchie done.
second. Bald Guy comes
Andy
from
Mitchell
nowhere. Ends up
Brad
third
Fink
on
done.
the podium.
Lou
Mitchell
done.
fourth. Fink fifth.
Zach
Torres
Parker
sixth.
done.
Trevor seventh.
Easton
Frenchie
Shores
eighth.
done. All drivers are finished.
All right, I'm going to need Frenchie, Montgomery, Torres, Fink, and Andy out the turn, Marshall. My sportsman buggy guys. Finishing order was Shores, Parker, Bald Guy, Mitchell, Fink, Torres, Montgomery, and Frenchie. That was our finishing order. So Frenchie, Montgomery, Torres, Fink, and Mitchell all out to turn marshal. Hey, I know you tried to be a nice guy, but you did nothing wrong there. No, you didn't.
Métis Droilion.
Most courteous racing I've seen, but he went wide. You just took a normal corner, and he came over and ran you over. So, yeah. No, you did nothing wrong there. Ball guy appreciates it.
Scott Pike.
Dude, I was going to break them up, and I looked at the drivers in the 8, and I'm like, dude, we got 8 really good drivers. Like, this is going to be a really good
Electrum.
Yeah, it was good. It was courteous.
Teo.
That's the whole idea of the sportsman class. Like, I need some more work driving, and you guys all can have races like that. All right, let me get my turn marshals out there. Frenchie, Montgomery, Torres, Fink, and Mitchell. Our lineup here is going to be Electrum, Matisse, Scott, and Teo. Hey, Fink, you lost your spot. Fink, go down to 4 now. Trevor, you're good. Trevor, we've got enough. Zach came in and did it. All right, lineups Electrum, Matisse, Scott, and Teo. Spread them out a little bit, guys. You guys are right on top of each other. There we go. All right, all right. Scott, I think you're closer now than you were. Straighten it up a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Thank you, Andy. All right, turn marshals ready. Racers ready. Less than 5. All right, good clean start there. Your pole sitter, Electrums. Oh, Scott Pike goes in. See if Scott can run down. Electrum's found that groove with that car. Oh, a little mistake there. Hung up on the sweeper. That's going to give Pike the lead as we're working 30 seconds into this. A lot of action already. You cannot count out Matisse. Oh, another issue there for Electrum. That's going to give Scott a nice little gap there, but Electrum's been fast. Car is a little edgy right now. All right, minute in, 6 minutes to go. Scott Pike on point. 6-second gap between him and Matisse. Matisse is 2 seconds up on Electrum. Electrum's 1.4 up on Teo. See him down the straightaway as they're working their way down the front stretch. You can see that gap between second and third. See where we're at here. That gap was 6 seconds last time by. See where it's at now between the leaders. 2.5 now between Pike and Matisse, and 3.7 between Scott and Electrum. A little issue there for Electrum. That's going to give Matisse a little bit of breathing room. Your fast laps right now is a 15.4 for Electrum, 15.6 for Pike, 15.8 for Matisse, 15.8 for Teo. All right, 2 down, 5 to go. 2 down, 5 to go. 3.1 seconds separates that lead between Pike and Drillian. Matisse, another issue there for Electrum. It's going to tighten that up between him and Teo for that final spot on the podium. This is our new Sportsman 21.5 class, running a spec motor, the Hobby Wing Just Stock 21.5. 2:30 down, 4:30 to go. Scott Pike 2.9 up on Matisse. See where we're at next time we go by. It looks like a little bit of an issue there for Scott Pike. That really tightens things up for him and Matisse. As we're working through, he had the door open there. Oh, still has the door open. Good job, Matisse, leaving himself off, but that battle is down to less than a second. A little issue there for Matisse as he's working his way through. That's going to give that gap back to Scott. 3 down, 4 to go. Electrum just breaks into the 15 or 14s, 14.790. Keep that thing on all 4 wheels. He's got the fastest car on the track. See what that gap is between him and Matisse. 6.6 seconds. Less than a second between Matisse and Scott. Half a second now. Matisse just goes a 15.6, his fast lap. Having a little trouble with the roller, Matisse is. Halfway, guys, 3:30 to go, 3:30 to go. Scott Pipe worked his way. Let's see where it's at here. 3.6 last time by. Stays at 3.6 this time by. Matisse is about a 9.5 second gap back to Electrum. Electrum's 12.6 up on Teo. Wheeler, you're next. Wheeler, you're next. Gap's 3.4 for Pike and Matisse. See where we're at next time by. 3.3. Scott Pike just went his fastest lap last time by. So did Matisse. 15.658 to a 15.617. 2:30 to go. 2:30 to go. Electrum still holds the fast lap, though, with a 14.790. He's 11.3 seconds behind Matisse for that a little bit higher spot on the podium. Trying to keep himself on the lead lap. Consistency is the name of the game.
2 minutes left.
.8 is that separation for the lead. Matisse is coming and coming strong. Seven tenths. Oh, and Pike rolls it over. That gives Matisse the lead with 1:30 to go. Let's see if Pike can dig in here. He was leading from green to 1:30. That gap's 1.4 with 1 minute to go. Let's see where it's at here at the line.
1 minute left.
1.3. Those two are very equal in speed, so if Matisse makes no mistake, it's going to be really difficult for Scott to catch him. Good corner right there for
45
Scott.
seconds
He's got that
left.
down to 2/10 now with 40 seconds to go. Oh, rolls it over again. That roller, you just cannot hit it head on. It has to be rolled over it.
30 seconds left.
That gap is
15 seconds
3.8
left.
with 13. Looks like everyone's going to get one more lap in here.
Electrum done.
Scott's doing
Teo
everything
done.
he can to catch him. Not enough.
Matisse
Matisse with the
Droelian
win. Scott
All
Pike
drivers
second.
are finished.
Looks like
Scott
Electrum's
Pike
going to
done.
get third. Electrum finished, though. You got to cross the line, bud. All drivers are done. All right, cool. Matisse, Scott, and Electrum. Good job, guys. All right, Wheeler. Need you guys to put your cars up, come up to turn marshal. If I can get one volunteer.
Chadwick Mishler. Phil Richardson. Tucker Mitchell. The bald
right,
guy.
turn marshals, turn marshals, turn marshals. Matisse, Scott, Electrum, and Teo. And a volunteer. I need a volunteer.
How in the hell did you do that?
Lou.
That was fabulous.
Is it broke or do you need to pop it back in? What's your break? You need a second? All right, 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Go down to the dots right there where the roller is. You can go across the track, man. Oh, okay. Oh, is he done? No, he's going to come back. Okay. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, okay, cool.
That's a quick fix.
All right, who's my volunteer? I need him on the bucket. Whoever's. Oh, no, okay. I think. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Oh, we got it. Easton, thank you. Thank you. Or Easton, you got it. Thanks, buddy. Wheels on. Your lineup's going to be Tucker, Phil, Chadwick, Lou, and the bald guy. Thanks for your patience. How we looking, guys? All right. Tucker, Phil, Chadwick, Lou. Who are we missing? Tucker, Phil, Chadwick. Oh, there it is. All right. Got my turn, marshals. Everyone's ready? Less than 5. Damn, Lou. All right, with a minute in, Mitchell up top. 1.1 on Richardson. Fast lap, so 13 flat for Tucker, 13 flat for Phil, 13.9 for Chadwick, 14.5 for Lou. Mod short course, you're next. Mod short course, you're next. All right, Tucker's got about a 2.5 second gap back to Richardson. Richardson's 3.4 up on Mishler. Mishler's 4.3 up on Torres. Minute 30 down, 5:30 to go. Mitchell turns a 12.820. Only racer in the 12s. with about 4:15 to go. Mitchell's got a 4.4 lead gap back to Richardson. 6.2 gap between Richardson and Mishler. 17 seconds separates Torres and Mishler. Oh, bald guy's making his way in. 12.82 for Mitchell, fast lap. 12.869 for Richardson. 13.4 for Mishler. 14.3 for Torres. All right, 3:20 to go, 3:20 to go. Oh, Mitchell just drops a 12.698 last time by. That's a 6.2 second gap back to Richardson. 7.7 separate Richardson and Mishler. .230, Mitchell on point. Richardson second, Mishler third.
Two minutes left.
Minute 20 left. Mitchell's still in control. Richardson second, Mishler third. Everyone's still pretty well equal apart. No one's making any mistakes. Mod short course, you're next. Mod short course, you're next.
1 minute left. .45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. .15 seconds left. Chadwick Mishler done. Lou done. Phil Richardson done. Tucker Mitchell done.
All right. Tucker
All
gets the
drivers
win.
are
Phil second,
finished.
Mishler third.
The
Torres
bald guy done.
fourth, bald guy fifth. All right, guys, put your cars up. Come out to turn marshal. If I can get a volunteer for, we can get away with 4, these guys. Hey, can I get my sportsman guys up here real quick? Scott Pike, you there? Can you stand up on the podium real quick?
Cracker. The bald guy.
Where's my wheeler guys at for term marshaling? We're just going to run 4 term marshals on this one, so go down to 3. I'll bring Tucker down a little bit. Go down to 4, excuse me, 4. Mishler, yeah. Lou's going to take the dots. Your lineup on this is going to be Cracker, Bald Guy, and Pike. Damn, Bald Guy, you got that thing a little tight?
Scott Pike.
All right. Let's get you guys lined up. Cracker, Bald Guy, and Pike. Backstretch is closed. Backstretch is closed. All right. Ole. Term marshals ready. Racers ready. Less than 5. See if Bald Guy can do anything. Cracker's been pretty dominant. Nope. I'm going to need some definite volunteers for this next race. All right, now it's Cracker, Pike, and the Bald Guy. Cracker's about ready to put the field down a lap. Ball guy works his way around, works his way back up to second place. Oh, rolls it over, gives it back to Pike. Oh, Pike gets high-sided there. Decides he didn't want second place. No one wants second place. Fast lap to 14.7 for Cracker, a 15 flat for the bald guy, a 17.1 for Pike. 2 down, 5 to go. 2 down, 5 to go. 14.9 that time by for the bald guy. He is a lap down. Oh! Get out of my way, slow car. Oh, you broke him, Cracker! Well, Pike is going to end up second place here. Three minutes in, 4 minutes to go. Should have left him there for 26 seconds. Keep him there for 26 seconds. All right, 3 minutes to go. Cracker, 14.7 2-2 a couple laps ago. 17.1 for Scott Pike. I mean, ball guy did drop a 14.9 before he got punted by the leader. George, every time you get up, I can just feel that, like just a gust of nice cold air. I'm like, oh. All right, 2:19, 2:18, 17, 16, 15 to go. Are those fans not kicking that up there? Are they on high?
2 minutes left.
I never turn them off. Those fans stay on all the time. We got enough to Marshall. We have two. Andy, Marshall. I'll get people. We got enough Marshalls. Minute 30, minute 30. Cracker, 14.676. Quicker, getting quicker. I think someone needs to go run mod short course in Cleveland this winter. Never mind.
One minute left. 45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
Yeah, just.
15 seconds left.
That's Scott. That's 16.758 a lap ago. Cracker with the win.
Cracker
Pike
done.
second. Bald guy third.
All drivers are finished. Scott Pike done.
Couple volunteer term marshals, please.
Transponder 3764766. Transponder 60836. Transponder 3764766. Transponder 6794229.
All right, anybody want to help out on this
Seth
one?
Arnold. Sean Bourne.
You don't have a choice, Pike. Andy Mitchell, where you at? Can you
Tucker
help out?
Mitchell.
Oh, thank you for teching, sir.
Easton Shores. George A. Phil Richardson.
Who was the old UNLV coach, Tarkenton, that always wore the towel and chewed on it? The UNLV basketball coach that always had the towel, Tarkenton, I think is who it was. Sarkadian, there it is. Hey,
Cracker.
Easton, I wouldn't park my car there. All right, waiting for Chadwick. There we go.
Chadwick Mishler.
I just need Scott Pike out here. I got Scott. All right, we got our marshals. All right, guys, backstretch is closed. Our lineup's going to be Tucker, Easton, Cracker, George. So Tucker, Easton, Cracker, George, Sean, Chadwick, Seth, and Phil. Just leave it like that. This is a stacked lineup, fellas. We're missing Dom tonight, though, but I know Dom's watching. All right. I got my marshals. The racers, you guys ready? All right, guys, 7 minutes of glory. That's what she said. On the tone. Oh, great start. All right, as we're working our way in, man, very close battle right now. No one's really checking out. Tucker's got himself a little bit of a gap. But right now, that battle is for that second spot between Shores and Cracker. They had a battle like this not too long ago in 21-5, but this is 17-5. And in trail behind them sits George, then Sean, then Richardson, then Mishler, then Arnold. Cracker is all over the rear wing of Shores. This is just letting Tucker check out. Oh, issue there for Shores. That's going to put him back. That gives Cracker and George the final 2 spots on the podium right now. Oh, Cracker has an issue. Allows Shores to go back by. Mishler as well. So your running order right now is Tucker, George, Sean, Richardson, Mishler, Shores, Cracker, and Arnold. A watch the 180 in front of the driver's stand. All clear. All right, minute 30 down, 5:30 to go. Tucker Mishler out front by 5 seconds. Then George has got a gap of about a half a second back to Sean Bourne. Sean Bourne 1 second up on Richardson. Richardson's 1.1 on Mishler. Mishler's 2/10 on Shores. Shores is 2.6 on Arnold. Arnold is 7/10 on Cracker. Whole field is only 12 seconds separations between the two. Right now, that closest battle is for that second podium spot, as well as that third and final spot between Bourne and Richardson. Then we got a little bit of a 2.3 second gap between Richardson and Mishler for that 4th spot. As we're working our way, that gap is only a half a second between George and Bourne, 1.2 between Bourne and Richardson. See where we're at. Shores is only 2/10 behind Mishler. Catch that one here as we're working our way through. Working our way 180 for the driver's stand. Roller in front of the start-finish line. That gap is now down to 2/10. See if Mishler can do anything to hold him off. But that battle now for that 3rd spot. Richardson has joined that party. Half a second separates him and Bourne. 3/10 separate Bourne and George. Oh, George rolls it over. That's going to give the 2nd spot to Bourne and moves Richardson into a podium spot with 2:45 down, 4:15 to go. See if George can go and manage to tip away on this 2.6 second gap he caused himself. Fast lap, though, was Mitchell with a 13 flat, 13.5 for Bourne. Oh, issue for Bourne right there. That's going to put George back into a podium spot. Mishler's joining this party as well as Shores. About a second separates second all the way down to 6th. Cracker's not too far off either. Very close battle for the podium. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th are all super close. Mitchell's got himself about an 8-second gap back to Richardson. Richardson's 2.7 up on Shores now. Shores is 1.6 up on Bourne. Bourne is 200ths on George. Issue there, a little change up right now. All right, 3 minutes to go. Mitchell, Richardson, Shores is your top 3. 1.5 seconds separates Shores and Bourne. Bourne, 1.5 separates him and George. George is 9/10 up on Cracker. Cracker is a half a second up on Mishler. Little issue there for Cracker. That's going to give Mishler around him. 2.5 to go. Right now, your podiums, Mitchell, Richardson, and Shores. Close battle there between Sean Bourne and George. Or is that Chadwick? That's your leader coming up on you, Sean.
2 minutes left.
You heard the lady, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Easton, Bourne, and George both set their fast lap last time by. Easton's 2.2 back of Richardson. See where we're at the line here. 1.9, shaved 3/10 off last time by. The minute 30 to go, plenty of time for him to try to snag that higher spot on the podium. George is sitting 5.4 seconds back at Easton for that final podium spot. Close battle between Mishler and Bourne and Arnold.
1
and
minute
Michelin are all
left.
over each other. Easton's got that down to under a second now on Richardson.
45
seconds
seconds
to go.
left.
Good run for the youngster's debut in 17.5. Running the same car, mechanic dad, switching out motors in between.
30 seconds left.
Little bobble there by Easton gives Richardson a little bit of breathing room. 3 seconds
15
to be exact.
seconds left. Tucker Mitchell done.
All right, Tucker gets the
Seth
win.
Arnold
Richardson
done.
second, Shores third.
George A.
That's our
done.
podium.
Sean Bourne done. Phil Richardson done.
So your final
Chadwick
running order is
Mishler
Mitchell,
done.
Richardson, Shores, George,
All drivers
Bourne,
are
Mishler,
finished.
Arnold, and Cracker.
Easton Shores
All right,
done.
guys, everybody bring their cars up to the podium and finish on the podium. By the way, hey, thanks for all the volunteers you guys made tonight go by really quick. That was awesome. Some fantastic racing tonight. Love it.